Hello guys, welcome to today's session in Quantsapp. Today we will be learning about what are the pro and cons of mutual funds as comparison to other options or investment, right? Now before starting the video, if you're new here, you can go in the description. There is a link below, okay, with the help of which you can download and install the Quantsapp Wealth application. After successful registration, you will get some free tools there that will help you in your investment, right? Also in the application we have a separate video library in which we have made multiple videos based on various strategies of investment, so you can go and watch them, those videos. They are available in multiple languages like English, Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi and Tamil as well, right? So you can choose your preference, and at any point of time if you guys are having any kinds of doubts or query, so you can contact us on this number given here, right? And we will be there to sort your queries out. Okay, so let's start today's session, that is how you can choose like which other investment options are best for you and what are the pro and cons of mutual fund as comparison to them, right? So let's start it. Now first, in my first slide, this is the introduction of the investment choices, right? So let me select my marker here first. Okay, perfect. Now the introduction to the investment choices, right? So today we will be learning about, it is written here, the pro and cons of the mutual funds, right, as comparison to the other investment avenues, right? So what we will do, we will see like what are the advantages of and what are the disadvantages of mutual fund, and we will compare it with the other investment जो आपके ideas होते हैं, we will compare it with them also, right? So let's start, right? Okay. Okay, so first we have here what are the mutual funds, right? So mutual funds is you can say a pool in which investors put their money, right? And after that, okay, a lot of money is there, so that capital is now invested to a segment, you can say on stocks, okay, you can say or index, you can say on sectorial funds, right? So that is your investment and that is your mutual fund. Now why mutual fund is good for you, right? So there are one or two things. First one is there is a diversification, right? So I can give you example. For example, this is a pool, right? Now so many investors are putting their money here, right? Someone is putting 10 lakh, someone is putting 2 lakh, then there is 5 lakh, right? So now it is a pool of money. Now this money is now invested not on a particular stock, right, but on a segment, right? So it can be a segment of stocks, right? There will be a multiple stocks. It can be a segment of you can say treasury bill. There will be treasury bill, commercial papers, right? On a sector also. So in a sector there will be, for example, infra. Then there can be other segment also like healthcare segment. So in healthcare segments there will be so many departments like insurance department, hospitalization, okay, pharma, you can say, okay. So there are multiple things. So when we are investing in mutual fund, it creates a diversification, right? Now the diversification help you to reduce the risk of market volatility, right? So along with the diversification, there is so many things also, right? So we will study in next PPT about them, right? So let's see what are those things, right? So advantages of mutual fund, right? So I have already told you one of the advantages, that is the diversification. Now the other advantages is the professional management, right? Now if you will see in the trading, so there are so many individuals who are trading by themselves, right? There are so many investment in which the individual is doing all the things all by himself, right? But in the mutual fund it is all managed professionally, right? So there will be some fund manager, okay, who are actively researching your mutual fund, right? Who are actively researching the market, about the market volatility, what is happening in the market, in the global market, and on the history of your stocks or companies also, right? They are analyzing everything, the report, the quarterly report, the annual report of every company and their stocks, right? So what they are doing, they are actively buying and selling, right? They are active in the market and they are buying and selling on a basis. For example, when the market makes a low, so they are buying at that level. When the market makes a high, they are selling at this level, and that is how your fund, mutual fund, is being managed professionally, right? Now there can be two things. First one is the passive one, and the second one is the active one. So your fund manager can be of passive type, of active type, okay. And if he is of active type, so he will be trading or he will be investing more aggressively, right? He will be researching the market more aggressively. There will be so many buying and selling. In passively, he will be just replicating your index, right? So the active ones charge more expense ratio, but there are probability that it can provide you a good growth or returns. in a span of time. Wherever when you go with the passive, they just replicate the performance of Nifty and the stocks of Nifty, and they will provide you a average growth or returns, and at the same time not charge you that much as comparison to the active ones, right? So that is the thing. Okay, then let's see what we have next here in the PPT. Just a second. Okay, now the disadvantages of mutual fund. So the first disadvantage is the management fees, right? As I have told you, in the active and passive also. So the active ones also charge you more money because of their management, right? Because of their management. Second thing is that whenever they will buy or sell, so there will be some brokerage, okay? And it is obvious that the fund manager will not pay your brokerage, right? So you are the one who has to pay that brokerage, right? Then there are STCG, long-term capital gain, short-term capital gain, then long-term capital gain, right? So you know that this is your 12.5 and this is your 20% now, right? So they are also increased now. कट कर देना, क्या चल रहा है? हेलो हेलो, या ब्रदर,
हेलो,
या ब्रदर,
अरे भाई जी,
नीचे नीचे रिकॉर्डिंग ऑन, रिकॉर्डिंग
रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहा है।
यस,
चल ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है,
ओके
आता हूँ मैं बाद में,
ठीक
डेमो
है,
पे हूँ मैं।
ओके ओके डन। भाई ये तो रुक ही नहीं रहा है, ये तो अब रुक ही नहीं रहा है। सीधा 50 to 150 पे रुकेगा ये, राइट? चलो यहाँ से स्टार्ट कर देना, 1 2 3 स्टार्ट। ओके, एंड नाउ दीज टैक्सेस आर ऑल्सो इंक्रीजिंग, यू कैन से ईयर बाय ईयर, ठीक है? जैसे जैसे नई पॉलिसीज आ रही है, सो ये टैक्सेस भी इंक्रीज हो रहे हैं, जैसे जैसे द लिक्विडिटी इन द मार्केट इज ऑल्सो इंक्रीजिंग, ठीक है? वैसे वैसे दीज टैक्सेस आर ऑल्सो इंक्रीजिंग, right? So this is one of the things that you have to take care of while you are doing the investment in mutual funds, right? So this can be the disadvantages also, right? So it is also written here the capital gain taxes also, right? Now these can vary for your equity trades and debt trades. Okay, so we had made a separate video on एक बहुत ही बेसिक से अच्छे से पूरा एक एक्सप्लेनेशन दिया हुआ है व्हाट आर द वेरियस चार्जेस जो आप म्यूचुअल फंड में फेस करते हो. सो इफ यू वांट टू गो डीप इन दैट, सो यू कैन वॉच दैट वीडियो. आई विल रिकमेंड दैट वीडियो इन द लास्ट, राइट? ओके, सो दैट वाज द थिंग. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं, राइट? तो यहाँ पे देन वी हैव द अदर इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑप्शंस. सो इन अदर इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑप्शंस वी कैन से it is the stock bonds, okay, or you can say stock or bonds, they are different things, right? So along with the mutual funds you can also invest in stocks for long term, like 10 12 or 15, right? Now the stock has good capability of providing you returns, right? It can also provide you 20 to 30% in a year, but at the same time, or they can also provide you 12 to 14% in a month also, right? But they are also much impacted with the market volatility. If there be volatility in the market, like Nifty is going up, Bank Nifty is going up 2300 points, right? At the same time, these stock will also face a huge impact of your market volatility, so there is a risk included, right? Then we have bonds, real estate, okay, and other thing also, so you can invest in them, right? Okay, let me clear the board now, right? Then if we are comparing the risk, so when comparing this, the mutual funds are typical of a lower risk. Why lower risk? Because as I've told you, they are not impacted that much of the volatility because of their diversification. अगर मैंने एक pool बनाया है, उसके अंदर I have selected many stocks. मैंने एक IT का select किया, तो I have selected one from FMCG, one from you can say from healthcare, ठीक है? अलग अलग type के stock I have selected, right? So if at any point of time, if my one sector will drop down, नीचे जाएगा, so there can be other stocks from other sectors which will move in the upward direction. So जो मेरी cost है, that will be averaged out, right? So that is why the diversification is a good thing when you want to avoid the market volatility risk, right? Then risk tolerance is crucial for selecting your investment for your portfolio, and obviously they are being managed by the fund manager, right? So they will not take that much of risk, and that is why the fund manager also go with the, you can say, benchmark hugging उन stocks के side which are capable of providing you good profit, but at the same time they consist of low risk, right? और उन्हें कैसे पता चलता है? Because of the past जो data है, history में होता है, ठीक है? So that is how they research your stocks also, right? So that was the thing here. Okay, now cost consideration. So cost consideration, I have already told you this, that there are expenses ratio, right? Then there may be you can say entry or exit loads. Now entry loads has been excluded, so आपके पास सिर्फ क्या होगा? Exit load. Whenever you will एग्जिट करोगे अपने म्यूचुअल इन्वेस्टमेंट से, एट द टाइम यू हैव टू पे अ कॉस्ट हियर, देन देयर विल बी सम ब्रोकरेज चार्जेस, देन देयर विल बी सम टैक्सेस इंक्लूडेड बाय द गवर्नमेंट जैसे LTCG एंड STCG, सो यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ देम। जब भी किसी में इन्वेस्ट करते हो तो जस्ट मेक श्योर कि यू नो एवरीथिंग अबाउट द मार्जिन कॉस्ट कितना लग रहा है, एक्सपेंस रेशियो कितना लग रहा है, ठीक है, व्हाट विल बी द LTCG, व्हाट विल बी द शॉर्ट टर्म कैपिटल गेन, एवरीथिंग, राइट, एंड दैट इज हाउ यू कैन मेक अ गुड इन्वेस्टमेंट इफ यू आर ऑल क्लियर अबाउट दीज चार्जेस, राइट। आई होप क्लियर है आप सभी को, ठीक है। देन वी हैव द टैक्स इम्प्लीकेशन, सो यहाँ पे भी मेरे पास वही है, ठीक है, टैक्स वाला वही है। व्हाई शुड यू इन्वेस्ट इन म्यूचुअल फंड्स? ओके, सो फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट diversification. I have told you diversification is there. Hands off approach, it means you don't have to see your portfolio again and again, ठीक है, कि हर दिन उठ रहे हो और हर दिन पोर्टफोलियो देखने की जरूरत नहीं है, राइट। तो दैट इज अ हैंड्स ऑफ अप्रोच, यू कैन इन्वेस्ट इन अ वेरी पैसिव मैनर, कामली इन्वेस्ट कर दिया, जस्ट टेक अ चिल, 10 15 20 एक महीने में एक बार चेक कर लो अबाउट योर पोर्टफोलियो, एक बार पोर्टफोलियो को मैनेज कर लो, ठीक है, एडजस्ट कर लो अपने फंड मैनेजर, कीप इन टच विद योर फंड मैनेजर, राइट। सो दीज आर द थिंग्स, सो दिस इज अ वेरी इजी अप्रोच विद विच यू कैन मेक मनी, और इतना ज़्यादा रिस्क या फिर इतनी ज़्यादा जद्दोजहद आपको नहीं करनी पड़ेगी, राइट। देन the portfolios are tailored to various risk levels. Now your portfolio tailored to various risk level, इसका क्या मतलब है? Because there are some fund manager active and passive types, I have told you, right? So they can be investing in small caps, in mid caps, or you can say in the large cap as well, right? So you have to see कि आपका जो मैनेजर है either he is going with the market or not, right? तो क्या चल रहा है? So that is the thing which you have to analyze it, right? Okay. So then we have the conclusion, right? So in conclusion we have the pro and cons, या फिर जिसको हम बोलते हैं the advantage and disadvantage of mutual funds, right? So we have them in other investment also, तो ये mutual fund में भी आपको मिलेंगे, but in comparison to other investment you can see there are good growth or returns in mutual fund, and along with the lower risk, right? So these are the things, so you can choose your mutual fund as per your needs, as per your time horizon, as per your रिस्क क्राइटेरिया ऑल्सो, ठीक है। तो इन सारी चीज़ों को ध्यान में देखिए रखना जब भी आपको इन्वेस्टमेंट बनाने जा रहे हो। तो आई होप ये जो वीडियो है आपको पसंद आई होगी, काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिला होगा। अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी, यू कैन लाइक द वीडियो, यू कैन सब्सक्राइब इफ यू आर न्यू टू द चैनल, जस्ट लेट मी नो व्हाट आर योर व्यूज एंड कमेंट्स इन द कमेंट सेक्शन। थैंक यू सो मच गाइस, दिस इज योर ट्रेनर अंकित सिंह रावत, हैव अ गुड डे।